Guys, what's going on? Here are 4 of my favorite STEM toys, fidget gadgets, whatever you want to call them. The reason I said don't click this video is because you're going to spend a lot of money buying these things when we're through this video. Okay, let's get into it. Guys, what's going on? Welcome back to TheAspieWorld. My name is Dan and I make weekly videos all about this stuff because I have autism and ADHD and OCD and dyslexia. So if you want to learn more about those things, then make sure to hit the subscribe button by clicking the notification bell down below and also checking out the follow button if you're watching on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, yada yada. Okay. So, oh my goodness, I've never done a fidget toy rundown of like my favorite fidget toys, my 4 top fidget toys, but I am today because fidget toys or fidget gadgets or STEM toys are really helpful for helping you manage a lot of kind of anxiety you may have or anxiousness if you're on a phone call, if you're in a meeting, if you're talking to somebody, if you have to go somewhere. These things that keep your hands busy. So I just want to interrupt this video and say, guys, if you are already following me, thank you so much. But if you're not, I actually have Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter or X. So you can go and follow me on those. The handle is at TheAspieWorld on all those socials. So go please check me out on there. I do daily videos on there too. Are really good for helping reduce and lower anxiety. So let's go through the first one I'm going to talk about. Now, this is the Ono Roller. Now, Ono are a company that I've worked with, actually. They gave me this for free, so #gifted. This video is not sponsored, but the Ono Roller is this kind of metal, 2 metal tubes, and you kind of just move it around your hand. It's really cool. It reminds me of like an executive type of toy, right? But I really like it. This one is like a stainless steely type of feel to it, and it's like blue. It's so cool. They have a bunch of different ones as well, but this is one of my favorite ones, the metal ones. I think I've got about 3 of these, and I love them. Now, you can actually get this at a 10% off with the code link in the description of this video. I'll leave the link in the description of this video. You can actually get 10% off for this if you so feel you want to buy one. But I actually love this. It's probably my favorite all-time fidget toy, the Ono Roller. And like I said, it comes in different ones. I've actually got a plastic one here as well. Like there's a plastic one, it's like a micro one. So if I show you this on the camera close up, so you can see that this one is like a little bit different. It's a plastic composite, and it's really good and does the same thing, but it's a little bit smaller. If I show you next to the metal one, see it's a little bit smaller than the metal one, but still really good. I love both of them, and I use both of them all the time. Okay, guys, so that was the Ono Roller. I'm going to put this guy to one side because we don't need to talk about him anymore, and he also comes in a snazzy little case, which I've tucked away. Okay, so the next one is this Easter Island head, or the Rapa Nui Island head, of these little kind of stone creatures. Like, everyone's seen these things, right? We don't even know what they are, but they're like kind of one of those cool things that everyone has in their garden. I have one in my garden, #yes, I'm that sad. So this one is really interesting. I found this, I saw it on somebody else's video, and I was like, I have to get one of these. And it's basically a stress ball, squishy kind of, I think it's like full of sand or something, or some kind of powder, but it's completely stretchy. And it's so cool. You can just distress this guy's face. It's absolutely insane. But the noise, listen to the noise of this. So cool. Like, and then all you have to do is like rub it in your hands. Whoa, he goes back to normal. But yeah, listen to this noise one more time. Listen. Oh, it's like that fake snow stuff. Have you had fake snowballs? Like, and they're like just like a ball, and you like crunch it. It's like, it like just crunches so good in your hand. I really like it. This is one of my favorite ones because I love Rapa Nui, the Easter Island whole thing. I love it. And also, I love stress balls. Stress balls are really good. I've got a few different ones. Actually, I have one which is not one of my favorites, but I do have one I'm going to show you, which is a cube from Hellraiser, which is one of those a friend gave me as a gift. And this one is probably one of my favorite squishy balls, which is a D20 Dungeons & Dragons dice. But it's squishy. I love it's a good stress ball, but nothing comes close to the Easter Island head. Okay, next one. So if you are struggling and you're looking for a therapist, we actually have on-hand autistic and neurodivergent therapist here at TheAspieWorld. Now, if you're looking for coaching and therapy combined together with a therapist, Carla, who works here at TheAspieWorld, who is ADHD and is a registered therapist, will do online sessions with you. All you have to do is follow the link down below or go to theaspieworld.com/Carla with a K and book an appointment with Carla. All right, guys. This is another Ono gadget or fidget toy, and Ono sent me this one as a gift again because they launched this new one, and it's called a thumb roller. I'm going to take a video close up. So this is called a thumb roller. So basically, it's got this little like bearing in the middle of a metal disc, and you can just move your thumb around it, spin it really fast, or spin it really slowly, whatever you want to do. It's actually really cool, and it comes on a keychain, so you can like attach this to your bag or whatever, or your keychain. You can do whatever you want with it. But the cool thing about this one I like is very discreet. You can have this in your pocket and you can be stimming, right, with this thing, and nobody would know you're stimming. It's kind of like private stimming, right? Because a lot of the time, if you're stimming or self-stimulatory behavior, if you're not familiar with that, it's basically something that you're doing repetitively to kind of help soothe yourself or regulate yourself. Now, a lot of people, especially adults on the spectrum, they don't want to be in public kind of like rocking backwards and forwards or flapping their hands or doing something that may draw unwanted attention to themselves because of the fact that, you know, they don't want to seem different, right, from the norm, which is horrible, but that's how it is. But this thing can fit in your pocket. You can be stimming with this thing in your pocket and just be like, yeah, cool, I'll just have it in your hand and stim like this. Like, nobody's going to know because it's just your thumb that's sitting on it, right? This is why I think this one is actually pretty amazing. It also comes in this little tiny bag that it's like a pouch, and you put it in the pouch and you can click it closed, which keeps it nice and protected. Also, the ring pull can stick out, so you can still have it hanging from your bag with your keys, even if it's in a case. How cool is that? Okay, the last one. This was a branded deal that I did about maybe a year ago with a company called Metmo. Now, they have these little, I don't know what you want to call it. They're like magnet wheels that just like click together. I don't know. They do a bunch of different things, right? But the cool thing about it is that it's magnetic, so you can do whatever you want with it, and it's not going to fall off. Let me show you. So this is the Metmo rollers, right? And they're just so fun. Like, you can just move them in your hands. You can pull them apart, but they'll magnetically stick back together. You can stick them that way as well, and just like, I don't know, just use them as a pair of like wheels. But the cool thing about it is this: if you have them, you can like spin it around, and it just kind of moves around the whole time. Like there's no fear of this thing kind of falling off. I mean, if you did it really fast, it's probably going to jump off and, you know, hit you in the nads or something. But typically this thing is okay. I really like it. But the cool thing is it's extremely heavy duty and it's very high quality. Now, they do a bunch of other different ones, but I think this is probably their best one. And when they sent it to me, they were like, do you want to do a review of this thing? And, you know, I don't know, it was only a small brand deal on like TikTok. I was like, yeah, okay, cool. So they sent it to me. And ever since having it, I'm like amazed by the things this thing does. It's like, wow. But it's very rare that you'll find a toy which is extremely professional, I guess, like a fidget toy that's professional, or a fidget toy that's like high quality, you know, because you get all kind of fidget toys, right? And your general fidget spinners are all like 10 for a penny, and you get them in like bargain centers and stuff like that, and they're all like a bit cheap. They do the job, but they're still a bit cheap. But this thing, it's like, it reminds me of kind of like, you know, the executive toys people used to have on their desk where you like squeeze the thing, or you have like the you know, and those kind of executive toys are really fun, cutesy kind of things that people would have on their desk. But this one is super pro. Now, guys, if you have any that you really like, link me down below in the comments. But I will put a link in the description of this video for all of these gadgets that I've been talking about. You guys have been awesome. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. If you'd like to turn your autism-specific interest into a career, you can access my online program right now, really fast, get instant access. You can go to the link in the description, or you can visit www.learnautism.net/career.